Paul, with all of his so-called high Christology, the high claims he makes for Jesus, never ever says that Jesus was the creator. The problem with that would be that it would contradict Jesus. And a number of scholars who work at this today seem to have very little respect for the unity of Scripture. They seem quite happy with the idea that Paul could have contradicted John, could have contradicted Jesus. Once you lose the unity of Scripture, you've lost everything. Van Buren makes this wonderful remark about the so-called literal pre-existence of Jesus, and I quote, "If one were to make the claim of priority in a temporal sense for Jesus, one would be claiming that Jesus of Nazareth, born of Mary, had existed with God before the creation of the world. That claim would be worse than unintelligible." Absolutely so. Jesus was 6 months younger than John the Baptist. To make him also billions of years older than John the Baptist is to throw the whole study of Christology into the utmost confusion. How then should we deal with Paul's remarks in Colossians 1? First of all, by translating correctly. Paul did not say Jesus was the creator in Genesis. Nothing like that at all. He does say that all things were created. That's a divine passive, by which we mean God is the subject there. All things were created by God, that is, in Jesus Christ. James Dunn has it right, with him in intention. Moulton Milligan has causal end there. Certainly not by Jesus Christ. That's a grand mistranslation. All things were created by God, the Father, the sole creator, with Jesus in mind, because of Jesus. So Jesus then is what wisdom or word or self-expression of God became. He's not what an imagined God the Son became. The fatal twist is to read the Son of God back onto a pre-existing wisdom. We all know that the wisdom and the Word, and indeed the Spirit of God, pre-exist. They've existed as long as God has existed. That's perfectly clear. We also should understand that in Isaiah 44:24, God was unaccompanied at the creation. We have to get that completely clear. That's a data point. It's an insight that if you don't have that established, you're all over the board in the New Testament. So with God as the sole creator, and remember that God is the one who rested on the seventh day in Hebrews 4. Not Jesus. God did all the work. God rested on the seventh day.